September and October are both important months in the fight against cancer of all kinds, as well as more specifically prostate cancer and breast cancer. This morning in Sunrise Fitness Club, we have fitness routines for people who are battling and recovering from illnesses, especially cancer. Our fitness correspondent, Natasha Brown, is here with a workout partner, Lydia Isaacs-Thompson. Lydia Isaacs-Thompson. I got it right, Lydia?
Yes.
With Lydia, right. And Lydia, of course, is a cancer survivor. Now, Lydia, tell us a little about yourself and the cancer that you battled.
In 2006, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. Did my course of radiation and chemotherapy, and today, 5 years later, I'm cancer-free, proud to say.
That's good. And why did you decide to exercise?
Well, all studies showed that diet and exercise are important to the fight against the disease. And I had no other choice. I want to live a long and healthy life.
Understandably, yeah.
Exercise is the way to go.
Were you exercising before?
Not as I should have been.
Okay, good. So we're happy to have you here on Sunrise Fitness Club in front of the whole nation with Natasha. That's great. Now, Natasha, what do we need to keep in mind when we're working out and recovering from an illness like cancer? Is there anything special we need to take into consideration, or?
Of course, and it's always very important, even as for me as a fitness trainer, that I reconnect or stay connected with a physician. Because a lot of times, as a trainer, we don't always know what the client is coming with. And sometimes a lot of the clients are not honest.
Okay.
So what you would need to do, I know for me, I've had to do my homework.
And find
because
out.
a lot of the cancers or different diseases you've not been exposed to until that client comes with it.
Okay.
And so, depending if they are on medication or they are recovering, you always want to keep the doors of communication open so that we will know that the client's needs are being addressed first and properly. Because if it's not, then the chances are it can return.
Okay.
And
well,
so,
let me take the mic from Lydia. I want you to go through some of the routines here about what it is that you can be doing, what you need to bear in mind.
Today, we're going to demonstrate Step 360 Pro. It's a different type of balance and coordination apparatus.
Okay.
And we also have 2 different types of resistance bands. So Lydia is going to now
I mean, some of these pieces of equipment that you bring in, they look so innocent.
Yeah, they are.
You start to use them as
but they do, they're
tools of torture
oriented. Yeah.
Okay.
So Serena's going to show
Lydia.
upper body. Lydia
Yes.
is going to show upper body, what you can do with the resistance bands. Go ahead.
Okay.
As you take your time, hold it out and bring it back in. Or she can fully extend the hands all the way out and then pull out to the side. I like this because what happens is that it's dealing with upper body, arms, top of the shoulders, and the back. Okay? Now hold it right there, and now you're going to pulse it right there. And this makes it very, very fatiguing on top of the shoulders, and you can see how her arms are outlined. Good.
Okay.
So now we're going to go to the back. Turn around to the back for me. Just turn to the back. Turn around. Good. And so what you want to do, bring the elbows in and extend all the way out. Again, you can go ahead, get your back, your shoulders, everything is fully engaged, okay? And this produces really good results. Okay, great. Now moving from the upper body, we're gonna use the shorter band for the feet. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on. And even if you're not able to get your cardio in right away, what she's gonna do is just alternate steps from the sides. Go ahead, just say, posture is very important. You notice that she's maintaining her posture while she's only allowing the legs to do the work. There's no momentum from the body, which makes it that more challenging.
It looks like you're getting an ab workout there too.
You are. And believe it or not, your legs, your glutes, everything is engaged. And your abs are always engaged no matter what you're doing.
Okay.
So now you're going to alternate. Alternate one at a time. Keep going it. Don't stop. Go
How
ahead.
many of those would you recommend?
I would recommend for beginners. If you are recovering, you want to keep your numbers between 10 and 15.
Okay.
And as you become stronger, then you can move up to 25 and whatnot. Very good. Now, with the step, this is easier according to Lydia, because if you're going to take the bozu, if you know what the bozu is, it's actually upside down.
Okay.
But now the platform is on top, which makes it easier. So you can step on and demonstrate a squat. So you notice you got to be able to find your placement
there's still balance
first.
required on this.
Yeah, because it offers a lot of balance Good. Challenging, balancing, and coordinating all at the same time.
Okay.
And one thing I can say with Serena,
Lydia.
she's been one of those persons who have been very consistent, and she has good technique.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, let's step off to the side and bring one knee up as you keep one foot on top.
Whoa, so this is lunges on this?
You could do lunges
Wow,
as you
okay.
take your time. Very good. Place up. Now, one thing here is relax. Place your foot more in the bottom of it. Foot placement is everything. Because if you don't place your foot
Your balance is
properly,
gonna compromise.
the balance, yes, it will be compromised.
Okay,
Go
I see.
ahead again. Now just take it off to the side.
Okay,
Tiny.
one final
Good.
question for you, Tasha. Now, for someone who's starting out, would you recommend that they go through a full hour? And if they do, is it full hour, let's say, at medium? Or do they just go as much as they can and then
No,
build up?
that's an excellent question. For somebody that's starting a program for the first time, 15 to 30 minutes is good. But
Okay.
the warm-up has to be, it has to take place because you have to prepare the body. And depending on the trainer and what the client has been exposed to, that will determine the type of program the client will have.
Okay, well, I want to say a very special thank you to Natasha from the Sunrise Fitness Club, and of course to Lydia as well, who is now an exercise pro.
Yeah.
Working out with Natasha, you have to be. Over the next 2 weeks, we're going to have a lot more on cancer in the Bahamas, from health and news and information to meeting more cancer survivors and to ways you can help in the fight against cancer of all kinds. Thanks again, ladies.
And I must say that there is life after diagnosis. That does not mean it's the end of the world. That's your wake-up call. Unfortunately, the news is not always what we want to hear, but that's a sign to let us know you got to change something.
That's true.
Okay? Yeah.
But one of the things we hope you don't change is watching Bahamas at Sunrise. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you on Friday on Bahamas at Sunrise.